सुस्वागतम विद्यार्थी मित्रांनो, आज आपण इयत्ता 9वी विज्ञान व तंत्रज्ञान प्रकरण क्रमांक 3 करंट इलेक्ट्रिसिटी याबद्दल अभ्यास करणार आहोत. सो टुडे वी हॅव टू स्टडी इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेन्शियल. In that picture we have to see the arrangement of bottles in which water can flow from higher level to lower level. At the point when the two bottles have equilibrium of water, then the flow of water will be stopped. Just like water, the flow of electric charge between 2 points depends on kind of electric level at those points. So this level is called as the electric potential. Now we have to study about the positive charge flow from a point of higher potential to a point of lower potential. We have seen earlier that electricity flow due to the conduction of negatively charged electron. Electron flow from the point of lower potential to a point of higher potential, but conventional direction of current will be drawn from positive to negative. A lightning strike is a flow of electron from point of lower potential on a cloud to the point of higher potential on the earth. We shall study the distinct definition of electric potential in a higher standard. The difference between the values of potential at a 2 point A and B is called potential difference between them. So basically इथे आपल्याला हायर इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेन्शियल हा A दिसतोय कंडक्टर आणि लोअर इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेन्शियल हा B दिसतोय. सो त्याच्यामध्ये कंडक्टिंग वायर आहे. सो वर्क हॅज टू बी डन अगेन्स्ट द इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड to take a positive charge from a point of lower potential to a point of higher potential. So basically इलेक्ट्रॉन हे लोअर पोटेन्शियलपासून हायर पोटेन्शियलपर्यंत, निगेटिव्हली चार्ज कंडक्टरपासून पॉझिटिव्हली चार्ज कंडक्टरपर्यंत हे काय होत असतात, फ्लो होत असतात. आणि यांच्यामधला डिफरन्स जोपर्यंत आहे तोपर्यंत त्याला पोटेन्शियल डिफरन्स असं म्हटलं जातं. अँड द फ्लो ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी विल बी डिस्क्राइब. Potential difference of a cell. The difference in potential between the positive and negative terminal of a cell is the potential difference that the cell. This potential difference is caused by chemical reaction occurs inside the cell. The potential difference sets the electron in motion and the result in flow of electricity through a conducting wire to the two ends of a cell. The amount of work done to carry a unit positive charge from point A to B is called the electric potential difference between 2 points. म्हणजे A आणि B ह्या 2 पॉईंटमधल्या पोटेन्शियलच्या डिफरन्सला त्यांचं पोटेन्शियल डिफरन्स असं म्हटलं जातं. Potential difference sets the electron in a motion and result in the flow of electricity through conducting wire connected at the two ends of the cell. Next one, we state that potential difference between 2 points is equal to work divided by the total charge transfer. So actually W divided by Q is a potential difference, and potential difference is measured in a volt, so it is denoted by V. So actually V is equal to W divided by Q. So 1 V is equal to 1 joule divided by 1 coulomb. The unit of potential difference in SI unit is volt. सो बेसिकली इथं इलेक्ट्रॉन, फ्री इलेक्ट्रॉन यांच्याबद्दलची इन्फॉर्मेशन दिलेली आहे की सिंगल इलेक्ट्रॉन कशा प्रकारे असतो, की ज्याच्यामध्ये न्यूक्लियस आणि व्हॅलन्स इलेक्ट्रॉन असतात, वीकली अटॅच आउटरमोस्ट इलेक्ट्रॉन्स असतात, आणि जे काही फ्री इलेक्ट्रॉन्स असतात ते मूव्ह होतात फ्रीली फ्रॉम ॲटम टू ॲटम. सो दॅट इज द इंट्रोडक्शन ऑफ सायंटिस्ट Alessandro Holt constructed the first electric cell. The unit of potential difference is named by Holt in his honor. So 1 millivolt is equal to 10 raised to minus 3 volt. 1 microvolt is equal to 10 raised to minus 6 volt. 1 kilovolt is equal to 10 raised to 3 volt, and 1 megavolt is equal to 10 raised to 6 volt. So that is the conversion between voltage points, and question will be asked on that convergence of volts. Next one, free electrons. Free electrons means what? Every atom of a metallic conductor has one or more outermost electron which are very weakly bound to the nucleus. So these are called as a free electron. These electrons can easily move from one part of a conductor to its other part. The negative charge of the electron also get transferred as a result of his motion. The free electron in a conductor are the carrier of negative charges. म्हणजे बेसिकली आपल्याला या प्रकारे विचारणा होऊ शकते की हाऊ कुड यू राईट द फ्री इलेक्ट्रॉन. That time we have to state that every atom of a metallic conductor has one or more outermost electron which are weakly bounded to the nucleus. These electrons are called the free electrons. These electrons can easily move from one part of a conductor to the other parts. The negative charge of the electron also get transferred as a result of this motion. The free electrons in a conductor are the carriers of negative charge. इथे आपल्याला ह्या डायग्राममध्ये त्या इलेक्ट्रॉनची मोशन दिसते की ज्याच्यामध्ये फ्री कंडक्टर आहे, फ्री इलेक्ट्रॉन्स आहेत, त्यांचं जे काही डायरेक्शन आहे ती रँडम आहे. बट आफ्टर वेन वी कनेक्ट द सेल, द डायरेक्शन ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन कॅन मूव फ्रॉम निगेटिव्ह point to the positive point. So direction of flow of electron will be described in that figure. Next one, what is actually mean by the electric current? An electric current is a flow of electron through a conductor, and it is described by I and defined as charge passing through the conductor in unit time. That means I is equal to Q divided by T, and the unit of charge is coulomb and current is expressed in ampere. So 1 ampere current is said to flow in a conductor if 1 coulomb charge flow through its every second. So 1 ampere is equal to 1 coulomb per 1 second, and the charge on 1 electron is 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb. Even though electrons moves from negative end to positive end, conventionally a direction of current flow is taken to be opposite of direction of flow of electron. The conventional direction of current will said opposite to the direction of flow of electron. That means from positive to negative end of a cell. So that is the main point in this topic. Now we have to study about the examples. In examples, a current of 0.4 ampere flow through a conductor for 5 minutes. How much charge would have passed through the conductor? The given data is that I is equal to 0.4 ampere, T is equal to 5 minutes, means 5 into 60, 300 seconds. We have to know the formula of charge, that is Q is equal to I into T. That means Q is equal to 0.4 into 300. That means Q is equal to 120 coulomb. So charge passing through the conductor is 120 coulombs. Now we have to study about Ohm's law. That is very simple. The Ohm's law is about the current and potential difference. So the relationship between current flowing through the wire and potential difference across its conductor can be obtained from the law that was given by German scientist Georg Simon Ohm. So if the physical state of conductor remains constant, the current flowing through the conductor is directly proportional to the potential difference between two ends. That means I is directly proportional to the V. So I is equal to K into V. That means K 1 upon K, I into 1 upon K is equal to V. 1 upon K means the R, resistance of a conductor. That means I into R is equal to V. So V is equal to IR, or R is equal to V divided by R. This is known as Ohm's law. We can obtain the SI unit of resistance from the above formula, that potential difference and current are measured in volt and amperes respectively. The unit of resistance is called as ohm, and it is indicated by symbol sigma. That means 1 volt divided by 1 ampere is equal to 1 ohm. Okay, thank you.